Well, to the locals, it's still and will always be Heinz Field. But for the rest of us, we're along the North Shore of the Allegheny and Ohio Rivers at Acrisure Stadium in Pittsburgh, Pennsylvania. Coming up, we're keeping things in the AFC for an intra-conference contest between the Cincinnati Bengals and the Pittsburgh Steelers. Ready to get this game started, here's Evan McPherson. And we're underway from Pittsburgh. He fields it from the 8. And he gets it up beyond the 20, but boy, did they plant him a few inches into the ground at the end of that run. So their offense out now to get this game started. It's 1st and 10.
Panther 60, Panther 60.
Out of the shotgun, they'll give it to him inside. And he's taken down just a couple of yards shy of the 40. A gain of 15 there. And the Steelers have a first down.
When you script that first 15, Kate, and that first play is a run play, you can't do it better than that.
Ready?
Quite the start to that drive, huh, partner? First play sets him up at the 38.
Let's go now.
Left side, pump by Metcalf. And he's brought down at the line.
Defense all over that throw. You could just smell it. They just smelled that football coming their way, and that's as good as an incompletion. And they're going to be in a good spot. 2nd down coming up.
Here we go. Viking 8, 7 Pirates, 7 Pirates. Let's go.
Shotgun snap, they'll throw. That's going to be incomplete. First time he's looked his back's way this game, but no results yet.
That play right there, Kate, that just goes to show you can't take any completion for granted. Even some of the shortest passes in the game plan.
The Steelers calling their first time out. And after using an early one, 2 left for him to spend. Last pass unsuccessful, and they have 3rd down here.
Here we go, strike. 60 Eagles, 60 Eagles. Buffalo 18. 18, Pioneer. Ready.
3rd and long for him here. Gets this one to Fryermuth. And they get this down to the 44 before he stopped. Get him 18 yards on that play, Brock, and it gets him a first down.
That's a statement throw right there. A statement throw that lets the opposing defense know it's not just going to be check down Charlie today. They're going to be willing to push the ball down the field, and this defense better respond.
Back-to-back carries here. Not the way to begin a new set of downs, Brock, as they drop him behind the line. That's a nice quick correction for this front, Brock. Give up the big play and then get a little back on the very next one.
Exactly the kind of response you want to see from your defense. You got to forget about the big play for now and stay focused on that next snap.
Ready, ready.
Everyone's prepped. It's 2nd down now.
Come 19. Ready.
Pass play coming here. That's him on the quick hitter. And a nice game here, but it's stopped short of the first.
It's not just imperative that a quarterback knows man or zone. Same thing for a receiver, especially on a drag route. When he sees zone coverage like that, just settle down, find the soft spot, and give your quarterback a chance.
60, Hawk 70, Hawk 70.
Out of the gun, they'll give it to him inside. And he'll pick up enough to move the chains.
Ask for a little bit more on that one. As that running back's come up with more than he's used to on 3rd down, he made it look like just another day at the office. I wouldn't expect every conversion to go as smoothly.
To begin this game, here's a first down from the 30. Another carry for him. And this play doesn't work out like the last snap, right? So you can only get back to the line. Defense all over this one.
I think this is the part where they run away, Kate. As in run away from that monster. He's just too strong a presence to try to block them inside, and that time, it cost him some yards.
A momentary speed bump there on what has otherwise been a great drive. Here's 2nd and 11.
Come on, set! Bronco 879 Broncos! 70 Rangers, 70 Rangers! Let go!
And they're going to throw out of the gun. It's his running back. And the defense waiting for him at the line, and he goes down.
That's a defense's goal, right, Kate? Just get us to 3rd down so we can have a chance to get off the field. And that was a good adjustment on that stop in particular, when the back ended up being the target, and they were able to keep him short of the sticks.
19 left, 60 Bison, 60 Bison. Let's go.
Here he goes, 3rd and long. Finds him on the crossing route. It's on the turf, the ball's out, he lost it. And the Bengals get to it. Well, that right there is exactly how you kill some momentum. An early setback. While a new offense preps to head out, we've got a stoppage. They want to make sure this is a turnover. So the nice defensive play, all for naught. He was down first, no fumble.
Ready? 70 line.
It's a sweep. He pumps the pass forward. No question he won that exchange, Brock. He hits for 8 on 1st down. After that little 8-yard scoot, here comes 2nd and 2.
Get it. Ready?
Here's the lone back on the handoff. And he's in for the touchdown. The Steelers finish up an excellent opening series. This is Andres Borregales trying to tack on the point after. Right down the middle, it's good. And the Steelers take a 7-0 lead as he starts this year 1 for 1. Now Borregales on to send it away. And he just sends this out and over the end zone, so no threat of a return. They're going to spot the ball to the 35 to begin this drive. Good starting field position awaits the Bengals as they get set for 1st and 10.
11 MT, 11 MT. 11 MT, take.
Here's Josh Jacobs getting his first look on the ground. Dropped by the first guy he met. No gain on that 1st down run. After that play, we see some concern from their guys on the field. And now we know why. One of their best players was hurt on the play and is getting worked on. First down run netted him nothing. Here is 2nd and 10.
Here we go.
Receiver in motion going left.
11 MT, 11.
Burrow to the air now. Has it to his back. Here's Josh Jacobs. And this is a small pickup to the 39-yard line. Tackling like his dad, Joey Porter Jr. making that play.
As an offense, you don't call a screen, Kate, expecting to gain just a few yards. You call it expecting to break off something big and substantial. But it's up to that defense to stay ahead of it, to keep it contained to something much smaller. Case in point right there.
Pittsburgh will go ahead and use its 2nd timeout. And after burning the Exactly. They're down to 1 to work with now. Third and 6 for them to figure out now.
Gun. Stop.
Throw here, 3rd down. He finds Jacobs here underneath. And he's tackled after getting this to the opposing 46. He picks up 15 on the play. And the Bengals have a 1st down.
Every time I see one of those angle routes, I think back to my day 1 install. Rookie minicamp in the NFL. Texas. Angle route. 49ers of the 80s, they were making hay with it then, and the running back still doing it to this day.
1st and 10 now from the 46.
Here we go.
Here's Burrow. Escapes the pocket. Defender arrives right as the ball does, and the hit knocks it free. Incomplete. That throw was looking for Brandon Ayuk. So that brings up 2nd down.
Okay, this quarterback gets out of the pocket, genuinely a coin toss whether he's going to keep it with his legs or put in the air. Sigh of relief there defensively as that ball falls incomplete.
Again, it's Burrow. On the move, past the 40. And he's brought down after pushing to that 35-yard line. They gain 11 on that play. And a fresh set of downs for Cincinnati.
Year after year, the best offenses are multifaceted. It's not just the receivers or the tight ends that can make plays through the air. When you get running backs that can attack the middle of the field like that, man, is it difficult on the defense.
Bails out of the pocket quick. That throw finds Jamar Chase. And they can't bring him down until he gets into that red zone at the 19. He gets 16 yards on that play. And the Bengals have a 1st down.
Here we go.
16 yards.
Right 80.
First down, Bengals.
To throw again, it's Burrow. Almost had 6, but can't find him in the end zone. Incomplete. Didn't see a whole lot of room to fit that passing block. Throwing into double coverage. How's Coach going to feel about that one?
Yeah, that's a no-no. Yeah, experienced that as a player and now as a coach. Please don't do that again.
Short pass brought in. And it's another 1st down on this drive. Man, this time they're into 1st and goal. That's 16 on the pickup. And that will set up 1st and goal.
1st and goal.
11, empty. 11. Here we go.
Intercepted in the end zone. Picked off by Julian Love. And the Steelers come through with a big play to close out our opening quarter. We're through 1 quarter of this opening weekend of football. 7-0 is our score. More from Acrisure Stadium after the break.
Ready?
2nd quarter, all queued up and ready to go. It's Steeler football. They have it following that interception on the final play of the 1st quarter.
70, Timberwolf.
Working from his end zone. It's caught right side by Freiermuth. And he hauls this one up to the 11 before being stopped.
That's what you call efficiency. Exactly what you're looking for on 1st down. Textbook. It sets up 2nd and very manageable, and then creates that space if you want to take a shot downfield.
After a good pickup, they're set up with 2nd and short.
19.
Blown back in the backfield, and he gets the handoff. And he's dropped just short of the marker, maybe a yard away.
That offensive group really hoped he was going to get it all right there, reset it back to first down. But instead, defense, well, they're not going to let anything come easy. And their fight is giving them a chance to stall things out on 3rd and short.
Got it. Ready?
Bengals going dime here. 6 DBs out there, 3rd down.
Here we go. Strike.
They give it to him again. And he cuts it back right. It's a foot race. There it is. Touchdown, Pittsburgh. The Steelers parlay the interception into points.
Okay, we're not even to halftime, and this guy... already got a game's worth of success. And the great thing is that, yes, it benefits him individually, statistically, but you know it just sets the table for everybody else because that play-action pass should be devastating.
And the Steelers double their lead to 14. Now Borregales on to send it away. That's going to be taken in at the 8. They'll have decent field position to begin with here. Brock, he's tackled just beyond that 30-yard line.
At their own 31-yard line.
New set of downs for him from the 31.
11 empty. Hey. Here we go. Stop.
Burrow on 1st down. Flushed out of the pocket. Throwing deep down the near sideline. Big gain downfield. And he fights his way down to the 35 before the defense can get him out. It's a pickup of 33 yards. And a fresh set of downs for Cincinnati.
First and 10 at the 36-yard line.
Downs will go in motion left.
12, 12, 12.
And put a receiver in motion left.
Stop.
On 1st down, here's Burrow. Vacates quickly left side. Right back to Ayuk it goes. And he's going to work this down to the 32. Tackle made by Cameron Curl.
As soon as he starts to escape, Kate, you can almost see that gunslinger mentality come to life. It takes really perfect defense to hold up and keep it from finding something that will get that first down. They couldn't do it right there.
On 2, ready?
This is 2nd and 6 coming up.
Gun. Stop.
Now Burrow. To the right side and reeled in by Chase. Spins out of one stop. And they get this all the way down to the 16-yard line. They get 16 yards on that play. And the Bengals have a first down.
They like to say it's about the Jimmies and the Joes. I think that's about the X's and the O's. That's a well-drawn-up completion that nets them a first down.
Bringing the offense up to the line. 1st and 10.
11, mighty. Here, stop.
Hand off to the back. Can't slip that initial tackle. Stops made for no gain on that first down play. That goose egg up on the scoreboard, Brock, that is not going away anytime soon if they keep having plays like that.
They really need something. An injection of energy here. Nothing will take the spark out of the series quite like getting stuck for a loss.
All right, here we go. 2nd down.
11, Thomas. Here we go. 11. Right in.
Out of the shotgun, Burrow. He completes it in traffic. And that tackle stops him after a solid gain. And goes to the hurry up here.
Pick up on the play. And it's 3rd down.
11. 11, mighty. 11, mighty. 11. Stop.
On 3rd down, here's Burrow. Brought in. take him out of bounds, which means his offense setting up for first and goal.
I know I could sound like a broken record when I talk about timing and getting the ball out on time and on rhythm, but these outcuts, it is so imperative, and the best of them make it look oh so easy.
They'll try and punch it in. What a hit! He gets flattened to the ground. Just 1 yard on first and goal, still 4 yards to go on second.
Here we go. Right in.
They go to him again. And the defense stands him up again right at the line. Back-to-back stands at the goal line, and now it's third and goal.
11 MT. Here we go. Right in.
Motioning right is Ayuk.
11 Mighty.
On third and goal, here's Burrow. That one is incomplete. Couldn't hang on through the contact. It arrived as the ball did to break things up. And now it's decision time on fourth and goal.
That's one of those third down situations where you're asking an awful lot of your man to make a play to keep this drive going. Too much of a contested catch there, unable to bring it in.
They'll leave the offense out there and try fourth and goal from the 4.
Here we go. 11. Can. Stop.
Trying for it with Burrow. And they don't get the catch they need there. Their hand was forced. Brock had to try and go for it, but they turn it over on downs.
Even the best receivers, they've got occasional breaks in concentration. You just never want to see it happen. One of the most important snaps of the game. If we know anything about this guy, though, it's he'll be up for the challenge the next time the ball comes his way.
Give him 4 yards as we have hit our 2-minute warning. So 2nd and 6 awaits on the other side, and we've reached our 2-minute warning. The Steelers leading the way here in Acrisure. 2nd and 6 coming up here.
Let's go. Viking 18.
He's going to throw this one. Finds him over the middle. And this gets them well away from danger as he is up past their 20. That's going to go as a gain of 13 yards. And a fresh set of downs for Pittsburgh.
You know, Kate, you'll find teams go to this crossing route concept sometimes a dozen times a game. A lot of times it's for shorter yardage, but sometimes things break in the right coverage for a much bigger impact play, just like that.
Lobs this up, left sideline, looking for something big. And he has it along the sideline, but he got a little too close to that edge. They're going to say he's out of bounds. We've got 2nd down.
The best of the best, they just have this intuition, Kate. They know where the boundary is without looking. This receiver's not quite at that level yet. He lost track of where he was, and he brought it in. Out of bounds.
This play reaches the 35 before it comes to an end. They'll get 14 yards and a new set of downs.
That's just not the guy defensively you ever want the open field. Frankly, with the amount of space he had at one point, they're lucky to have limited to the gain they did.
First down, and they go right back to it. And he's all the way across midfield, down inside that 45-yard line. Offense in the hurry up here.
Steelers first down. 1st and 10 at the 42-yard line.
Going to the ground again on first. And he gets absolutely popped to end that one. Give him 5 on that carry. Bring it up 2nd and 5.
You know, Kate, it's plays like that. It's just kind of the meat and potatoes. Not going to make any highlight reel, but just the positive, efficient plays on the ground. You need to keep plays and drives alive.
Oh, not like this. An interception ends that drive. And the Bengals are going to have it. And he's going to hang on to that football. That's his first career interception.
At the 19-yard line.
Bengals getting set, Brock. Here comes 1st and 10. Burrow from the gun. And the defender comes away with it. Picked off by Joey Porter Jr. And the Steelers are going to have it after his 2nd interception of the season.
Well, that's it right there. That's the resilience and the mental toughness that every coach wants to see from his defense. Not a great spot for him. Backed up close enough that they're going to get shots taken in the end zone. But instead of collapsing under pressure, they rose up and they created the takeaway.
That's an 8-yard chunk to start this one. That brings up 2nd and 2. Moving quickly, trying to get set again.
8 yards on the pickup. Brings up 2nd and 2.
They'll stick with the ground game here. And they don't get the stop until he reaches that 25-yard line. Just before halftime, we get a timeout taken.
Ready.
Here comes the final play of our first half.
Tag. 60 Eagles. 60.
Gets it out wide quick, and he might throw this. Oh, he has somebody. It's caught. And he's out of bounds. A flag is out as well, but the offense looking pretty confident that it's on the defense here.
Hold the set. Get it.
They go play action on first down. And he's not going to get something done. They take him down. So that's how our first half's going to end. A momentum-building play for their defense. We'll see what the first half adjustments of the season are as they're teed up, and away we go in our second half. On the return, this is Baker. And he's brought down just inside the 25. They're signaling for a stoppage here, and yep, there's a player injured after that snap. Not what they wanted to see in week 1 as their medical staff heads out to check on it.
On one, ready?
Cincinnati into formation. It's 1st and 10.
Here we go.
Shaking off the pit quickly. He's going to throw. Finds a man right side. And he'll go down after fighting his way to the 32.
That is a textbook first down completion. Sets up second and very manageable. It creates space to take that shot downfield.
On one, ready?
Offense is set. This is 2nd and 2.
11.
Burrow setting up the play action. Hits him on the out route. And they've got to him just a step or two before he can reach the 40 as he's sent out. That goes as a gain of 25 yards and picks up the first.
It was such a privilege for me to watch Marvin Harrison and Reggie Wayne in person in Indianapolis do their work. Darrell Jackson out in Seattle. They showed how great a deep out is as a chain-moving play. It's all about getting that leverage at the top of the route and then exploiting the leverage as that ball arrives on time downfield.
They'll run here on first down. And a solid gain there, Brock, of about 5. Takes him inside the 40-yard line.
Fans love the long ball in baseball. It's like they got the home run derby, but you know what? Talk to managers, and they will tell you small ball can win too. Singles and doubles, you add them up, you can win a lot of baseball games. Football coaches will tell you, you get runs of that length, it may not be a home run, it may not score points, but it can do some serious damage.
First down, Burrow to throw. Cut near the goal line. Touchdown, Cincinnati. The Bengals cut into the lead coming out of halftime.
I know you got to mix your looks defensively. You just can't play all zone coverage, and sometimes you got to play man-to-man. But with the receiver, with that kind of speed, that is scary, and he's just made him pay.
That one splits the uprights. And the Bengals chop the lead in half. It's down to 7. just like that, we're back to a one-possession ball game as the kickoff is away. Fielded at the 7. He dodged the tackle. And a decent run back is going to end as they bring him down inside the 30. All right, Steelers to the line now. 1st and 10.
Let's go. Ready.
Now he'll throw off the play fake. Dumps it off to his running back. And he will have this across that 40-yard line before they manage to stop it. It's a great pickup, 16 yards, and now they've got 1st down.
Something out of nothing, Kate. That may as well be listed on his resume because he's so good at it. Caught that one near the line, and after that, it was all him. Turning a modest pass on more than a modest gain.
He did well on that play, but might have had some early help. We've got a flag down. Double the distance to go after that holding call. It's now 1st and 20.
Panther 60, Panther 60, cut 19, cut 19.
Back now, pressure coming. Completed over the middle. And he's short of the 1st after a mild gain.
I call this quarterback's best friend. Some call it a safety valve, some call it automatic, but it's sure nice as a quarterback when you got a trusty running back over the middle of the field that you can depend on.
Back to the line they come, 2nd down.
That's 7 Pirates, 7 Pirates. 9 Buffalo 18, 18 Rattler, 18 Rattler.
Trying to throw this from the gun. Lasers this one deep down the middle. He had it for a moment, but a great defensive play to jar it loose, incomplete.
This defense, they had a plan, and they've done an excellent job executing it. Instead of a main character, they've reduced this receiver to a footnote. Kudos to the job collectively on defense.
So after that prior incompletion, it's 3rd down.
Let's go now. 19 strike. 19. Cougar 19.
The Steelers calling their 1st timeout, as that'll leave them with just 2 to use the rest of the way. Last pass unsuccessful. Let's see what they do on 3rd down.
19 Lions. Here we go. Here we go. Hook 79 Broncos. Ready, ready.
Here he goes, 3rd and long. Finds him on the crossing route. And he's going to be hauled out on a gain across midfield down inside the 45-yard line. So 3rd and 16, no problem for him as they get the 1st.
1st and 10 at the 43-yard line.
The give now out of the shotgun. And he's going to take this down to the 31 before he gets taken down. They'll move the chains after that pickup of 12.
What a great sign to start the 2nd half for this offense, because with a lead, well, the ground game becomes your best friend, the centerpiece for this offense, trying to chew up that clock.
New set of downs for him from the 31.
Ready.
This has been a trend, yet another interception. Jordan Battle with the INT at the 20. And the Bengals will take over as he records his 1st interception of our season. Offense into the shotgun set as they line this up. 1st and 10.
Gun. Stop. 180. Stop.
Here's Burrow. Taken in by Chase, left side. And they bring him down at the 7-yard line.
Every once in a while, it's fine to be conservative on first down, especially when you get enough to stay on schedule and get a little something coming out of it, too.
Burrow out of the shotgun. And this is incomplete. Could have been a touchdown, but all it is now is a third down.
There's the importance of staying in phase as a defender. He was all over him in coverage, and that really did help force the incompletion.
Big 13. Big 11 mighty. 11 mighty.
Third and short, it's Burrow. Forced out to his right. And oh, he got it. Interception. Picked up by Joey Porter Jr. There are costly interceptions, Brock, and then there are interceptions inside the red zone in the second half of a one-score game.
And if there is ever a time where ball security is paramount, it is right now. They made a great play. Don't get me wrong. They deserve a ton of credit right there. But as a quarterback, you cannot risk a turnover. It's touchdown, it's check down, it's throw the ball away. You're literally throwing points away with that pick.
Defender arrives right as the ball does, and the hit knocks it free. Incomplete. Working across the middle, Brock, it is tough for anybody to make plays through all that mess, even when you're the biggest and baddest pass catcher on the roster.
But as a tight end, you're going to be disappointed because that's what you're paid to do. It's one thing for those undersized receivers you talk about. It's another one for these big tight ends. You are paid to make that catch through contact, and he couldn't do it.
Cowboy 80.
Again to throw on second. Dumped off to his running back. Gets up the edge to the 35. And this is going to be out of bounds. Defense catches up to him near that 45. It's a 24-yard gash, and it gives them the first down. Markers are reset. Here we go. Ball at the 44.
Go. Ready.
A give now from the gun. And he's going to be brought down in enemy territory now at the 46. They come through with a nice gain of 10 and a first down.
Kate, I know you can see that smile on my face as we stand next to each other. Sure, I love that run. But I'm thinking about some great running backs. In fact, Corey Dillon, who created a lot of negative grades on my play sheet because I didn't want to carry out no fake. I wanted to watch the damage he could do like we just saw.
And he gets a few on the plunge forward.
Okay, that's a run that's ho-hum on the stat sheet, but if you see a bigger play on the ground later on, it'll largely be because of a play just like that one, softening up the front and opening the door for a bigger gap in the future.
Throw left side finds Freiermuth. And he's hauled out of bounds as he takes this down to the 30. Give him 13 on that play. And the Steelers have a first down.
When you see play action, do all you can to get your eyes to the tight end, because that's their bread and butter. That play action gives him time off the line, helps chip a rusher, or even helps sell that fake. And then when he releases, he gets out, he gets some leverage. He gets to that edge before the defender can cover him.
Throwing from the gun. Buys time, rolling right. And he's just going to get rid of this one. Smart move there. When you saw the field, it's going to be second down.
Those are the kind of decisions you got to make in that spot. And the smart quarterbacks, they seem to do it consistently. When you're in enemy territory, a throwaway is always better than risking a turnover.
Still working from the 30 as they line this up. Second and 10. Lone back gets the handoff. And 2 yards all he can get. It's third down.
A 2-yard pickup makes it 3rd and 8.
Get it. 60 Eagles. 60.
Quick pass right side complete. And he's brought down at the 17-yard line. An even 10-yard gain on the play. And a fresh set of downs for Pittsburgh.
You know, they call that the money down for a reason, because you're just simply not going to last long in the NFL if you don't convert a good portion of your third downs. It's the money down. And nice to see them roll the dice and continue the series.
Rolling back in the backfield, and they give it to him. And look at this, 9 yards on a nice first down run.
He's tackled at the 7-yard line. 10 yards on the pickup. It's 2nd and inches.
Back to the well again. And we're going to have first and goal when we begin our fourth quarter. We've reached the end of 3 in our Week 1 opener. It's the Steelers with the ball. They're leading, but not by a lot.
Ready, set.
All set up for an insurance score here. It's 1st and goal.
Let's go now. 19, charge. Ready.
They're going play action. It isn't holding up. They're able to drop it. And it's step 1 towards a goal line stand. Still going to need a couple more, though. 2nd and goal coming up.
Oh. 1st and goal, you take a sack. I got nothing good to say about that. So let me flip it over on the other side where you got everything good to say. That's exactly what you want to do. You want to get them behind the sticks. You want to knock them backwards. And now you put a whole lot more pressure on that offense to respond.
It's a small dent, 3 yards. Still needs 7 now here on 3rd and goal.
Ready, ready.
Here's another for him. And this defense standing tall. They keep him out of the end zone. It's a gain of 3. Now they need to come up with 4 here on 4th and goal. Big moment here for Andres Borregales. This only a chip shot from the right hash. Borregales connects. And that'll push it to double digits in a 2-possession game.
It doesn't take a math major, Kate, to realize how important that field goal was. It's now a 2-score game really late. It puts them in the driver's seat to go and finish this thing with the win.
Okay, well, that one's over the 20, the landing zone, and almost everything else we got here today. So that football coming out to our 35-yard line.
On 1, ready?
Good starting field position awaits the Bengals as they get set for 1st and 10. Quick throw, right side, complete to start this drive. And he's going to be hauled out on a gain across midfield, down inside the 45-yard line. That chunk worth a nice 21 yards. And a fresh set of downs for Cincinnati. One play in, Brock, and his drive is already in enemy territory. Tight end going in motion here. Burrow on 1st down. Cut out left. And he works this to the 38 before going down.
Here we go.
Working quickly here. Out of the shotgun, Burrow. Has him on the quick hitter. And he's got it down to the 30 before going out. That play goes for 8 yards, and it keeps this drive moving. So 1st and 10 now from the 30.
Here we go.
Play action now. Burrow rolling out to his left. Ooh, he got hit as he was throwing, and unsurprisingly, it falls incomplete. 2nd down coming up.
Well, that's one you chalk up to the pressure earning that incompletion. They came in before he could find a target, hit him, altered that last-second attempt to get rid of it.
Sticking in the air, it's Burrow. Short pass brought in. And he's got his guys into the red zone before someone can force him out. 12 yards on that play, and a good call, and that's in the 1st.
11. Here we go.
To throw again, it's Burrow. Chased out to his right. Bobbled up on the right side, that's Ayuk. And they make the stop as that play reaches the 14-yard line.
You know what I love about this? Never showing panic. When he leaves the pocket, look at his eyes. They continue to search downfield. They're never looking at the rush. Finding the open man downfield before running out of real estate.
And that's going to be an 8-yard gain, it looks like, as it puts them in goal to go.
11 mighty. 11 mighty.
1st and goal.
11.
5-yard line.
To the air again, it's Burrow. Oh my, it's intercepted in the end zone. And the Steelers have it after forcing his 4th INT of the day.
Well, the pick came in one end zone. I think for a while there, Kate, it looked like it was going to finish in the other end zone. They don't get the points. Boy, do they get a whole bunch of momentum after an outstanding return right there in the enemy territory.
Out of the gun, they'll give it to him inside. Still has room inside the 15. And he gets into the end zone. Touchdown, Pittsburgh. The Steelers can put this out of reach as they make it a 16-point lead.
Okay, that's just simply the difference-making edge that these elite running backs bring to you. A lot of backs can get you 10 yards, 20 yards, but the elite backs, they can take it to the house.
That one right down the middle. And the Steelers take a 3-possession lead. Now Borregales on to send it away. Has this at the 6. And he's brought down just beyond that 25-yard line. First call here coming from the shotgun.
Gun. Stop. 180. Stop.
Shaking off the pick quickly. He's going to throw. That one is incomplete. Couldn't hang on through the contact.
Once that quarterback broke the pocket, kind of turns into like a zone read option a little bit. You've got a couple choices. Keep it yourself or try to force the throw. There was nowhere to go. He really should have used his legs.
Try something else from the 27 this time. 2nd and 10. Must have lost sight of the play clock there, Brock, because the quarterback could have snapped it in time, but instead, they take the penalty. So that delay backs him up 5. Now 2nd and 15 to go.
Here we go. Can. Stop.
Burrow from the gun. Finds him over the middle. And they will finally catch up to him in just a second before he could reach that 40. That's 16 on the pickup. And the Bengals have a first down.
Here we go.
Burrow to the air now. He'll dump this one off to his running back, complete. And he has it up towards midfield before he's taken down at the 47. But those are the hurry-up offense here.
11. Stop.
Again, it's Burrow. He brings it in, but got too close to the sideline there. They're rolling him out of bounds. We've got 3rd down.
Even the best of them could be hurried into a throw before they're ready, and that pressure just messed up all the timing, the rhythm, and the clock of the quarterback.
So after that prior incompletion, we've got 3rd down.
Here we go. 11, MT, take.
Throwing now on 3rd and 2. He has the first over the middle. And this is inside the 10. He takes it down to the 7-yard line.
Just about every offense since the beginning of time, since the forward pass, Kate, has loved a tight end that can stretch the middle of the field. Now, I remember as a kid watching Kellen Winslow Sr. dice up right here.
Oh, no touchdown. It's intercepted. And the Steelers are going to have it after his 2nd interception of the season.
The Steelers take over 1st and 10 at their own 4-yard line.
Pittsburgh offense to the line. Here's 1st and 10.
Come on.
Here's the handoff. And it looks like they'll give him about 2 on the opening play of this drive. That brings us to the 2-minute warning in Pittsburgh. Steelers looking like they'll start this season with a win. 8 yards to go, and let's see how they approach this second down.
60 Vikings.
First give of the game here to Chase Brown. And he takes it ahead for about 4 yards. It's third down. Now just 4 seconds after our 2-minute warning, we've got another pause. Timeout taken by the defense.
They'll come away happy getting that type of output on most run plays. It's a sign they're getting some good push up front, and this running back is seeing the lanes and paying them off.
This is a tough spot to punt. Got to convert here on third down.
Ready.
Throwing now out of the shotgun. Completed over the middle. And he's taken down here at the 16-yard line. He gets 6 on that play. And the Steelers have a first down.
Sure seems like he knew exactly what he wanted, and he got it, going right where he wanted to with the ball off the snap.
Offense getting set. Here's first and 10.
Here we go. Start. 19.
This is Metcalf working that right side. Through midfield. Along the right sideline. There's space. And he's all the way home. Touchdown, Pittsburgh. The Steelers put up even 4 points in a win. It's a DK Metcalf touchdown. So an exclamation point there. That caps off what, and I think you'd agree, Brock, has been a dominating performance.
Yeah, I would. Really in all phases, too. You know, I thought coming in that this would be a much closer game than how it's turned out to be. And you got to give credit where it's due. This offense has been outstanding throughout.
That one splits the uprights. And the Steelers make it a 24-point ball game. Borregales on to send it away. Returning it from the 4. And this drive will start inside the 25.
On 1, ready?
Bengals getting set, Brock. Here comes first and 10.
Here we go, here we go.
Give now to the running back. And he powers ahead for about 5. It's going to be second and 5.
That is simply a stay on schedule kind of run. Nothing more, nothing less, just right on schedule.
First down run, nabs him 5. Now second and 5. On the move, headed right. Caught by Ayuk, middle of the field. All the way across midfield before he's brought down. Give him 24 yards on that one. And a fresh set of downs for Cincinnati.
From a great throw to a nice route and catch to moving the chains. There wasn't a whole lot not to like about that amazing play.
On first down, here's Burrow. Taken in by Chase, left side. And he's brought down after pushing to that 35-yard line. Prior to first down, they decided to call a timeout. And they're still going to have 1 left at their disposal.
It sure seemed like he knew exactly where he was going with that right off the snap.
Here we go.
First down, Burrow to throw. He finds Jacobs here underneath. And he's got a decent gain before being brought down. Offense is hurrying, time running down.
30-yard line.
Burrow on the play action. And that one hits the ground incomplete. A single second left now on the clock. That was Jamar Chase he was looking for there. And it'll be 3rd and 5 coming up.
That's a throw at this level. With so much speed and length, you got to be real careful. Rarely do you find a clean window down the middle. It'll be absolutely perfect, and it wasn't there.
Here we go. Cut. 180. Right cut. 12, 12, 12. 12, 12, 12. Cut.
Here he goes, one final shot. And that last pass falls incomplete as this game comes to a close. Well, Brock, the fans, all right, here we go, Steelers, as they take the win on the North Shore. And this isn't just any 1-0 start for them. They pick up what could end up being a key division victory to have later in this season. Well, that'll do it for us, for Brock Heward and our entire hard-working crew. I'm Kate Scott. This has been the NFL on EA Sports. The Steelers are winners as we say so long from Pittsburgh.